Hear me out. A Star Wars running app. Now, there are very similar apps to what I'm about to describe, but hey, Star Wars. A good example of what I'm thinking about is an app called Zombies Run. It's a running app, but it's also a game. As you run, this particular app tracks your distance, speed, and you listen to a story in your headphones. You collect items as you run. You hear zombies in your headphones and have to speed up to evade them. And you're going through a story. Each mission is a story. And when you get home from your run, you can use the supplies, the points, and whatever that you've earned on your run to build a base, a little mini game within the overall running game. Let's do something like that, but Star Wars. Super innovative and unique, right? With the power of great Star Wars storytelling, great Star Wars voice acting, and great Star Wars sounds and music, an app like that would be incredible. I mean, maybe it would push people that don't normally run to run and start being a little healthier in order to experience these Star Wars stories and be a part of these Star Wars stories. Imagine you're a rebel soldier and every run, every jog that you go on is a mission. Missions could range from run and get these supplies, go 1.5 miles, 2 miles to get these supplies, or provide support for forces that are under fire. I mean, they can be super simple or complicated, but all you have to do is run. And as you run, you could gather items. Maybe you could use those items to beef up the rebel fleet or a rebel base in some RTS minigame on your phone. And maybe that RTS minigame is shared between you and your friends. And each friend would be responsible for their own specific part of the base. Like, let's say your friend Jeff would be responsible for defense. So he runs, his points rack up, his items would go to the defense posture of the overall team's base, and maybe Adam would be in charge of power and supplies, basically keeping the base running because of the points and items that he accumulates running. Maybe Mike would be in charge of the fleet, the aircraft, keeping that maintained and humming in order to take the fight to the enemy. And hey Jeff, run more. We're getting overrun, you haven't ran in a week, damn it. You'd all pitch in to support the base by taking part in your own runs. And this would create a little bit of competition and encouragement between friends. Hey Jim, run 2 miles real quick tomorrow so we can get that level 6 defense shield. You know, we've all probably listened to at least a little bit of some modern Star Wars audiobooks, and they're awesome. I mean, sound effects, music, fantastic voice acting. Imagine that level of production going into a mobile game that would double as a fitness app set in the Star Wars universe. I'm just throwing that idea out there. I don't know if it would be big, but it would certainly be different. Right? Right, Ben? We all know you like to run. Let's do it. Let's run for Star Wars!